All right, so here's Sarah. She's salting our liqueurs from yesterday. She's doing a 1/4 teaspoon and basically going for a mono layer. So one layer. The salt tends to get very humid out here, so at some point we may not be able to sprinkle, but we just got fresh salt. And if that happens, then you just got to use your hands. But once you know what it looks like, and you say, okay, I know what I want, then that will help you guide yourself when you're sprinkling by hand. So we're gonna salt these. We're gonna leave them probably for about 3 hours. We'll flip them, salt the other side, leave them for like another 3-4 hours, and then put them on their trays. Basically, whenever I'm done, I will put them on their trays. I won't really wait around for that. At this point, we've heated the milk at 145 for 30 minutes. The only reason why I did 30 minutes is because I'm gonna make a fresh cheese called a basket cheese. So that needs to be pasteurized. If I was just making a hard cheese, I wouldn't need to keep it there for 30 minutes. I just get it up to 145 and drop it down. So now what I'm gonna do is turn off the space heater. So that's this one right here. And as soon as I do, notice how that slows down. That's because the speed is down. So when it's pasteurizing, it's always at the same speed. I'm gonna turn off my stirring, and I turn it off. Actually, let me back up. I'm gonna keep the stirring. I'm gonna turn up my speed to keep that there. And now I'm gonna start cooling. So my heat is off, my airspace heater, these two are off. All of my lights are off, except for the motor. And I'm gonna keep stirring. Now we need to cool it down to 90 degrees. So I'm gonna hook up my hose right here, turn off the water, get rid of the pressure, and then just push these together to get it off. But if you don't take the pressure off, you won't be able to open it. So now I'm gonna put this on here, open this to full. You want this one open all the way because otherwise this valve doesn't like it. And then I'll open this about 3/4 of the way, and then the water's gonna come out right there, and it's hot. So hot water's gonna come out there. So just to review, shut off your space heater, turn off your heat, and make sure all these lights are off. This one I don't turn off or on because it's if you had a cooling system. We don't have another kind of cooling system, so this one doesn't matter, but they do go together. I make sure the heat is off. I could have shut this one off and left that one on, but as long as you shut off one of them, make sure your lights are off, and this will start to come down. It's gonna take about 20 minutes. Then once it's cooled, like let's say I get to 95, I'll take out 5 gallons of milk and we'll make basket cheese with that. And the rest of it, we're gonna make a hard cheese. We will have to measure the milk, so like that.